What is going on, guys? We are in Surprise, Arizona, and we're standing with one of our Rockstar students, Jasmine. She is back again. Man, she's doing some incredible things. $27,000 in revenue in 1 week flipping mobile homes. No repairs on those homes, and she grossed to over $17,000 in profits. This is crazy.
I love that. Without picking up a hammer. That is amazing stuff. But before we jump in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the bell to be notified of new videos we post every week.
All right, Jasmine, so you and your brother have been rocking with us since we launched Trailer Cash Academy. And you guys decided to eventually invest into the accelerator program. We'll get into that in a second, but how many deals have you guys completed so far, and how's this journey been for you guys?
Oh man, I think we've done 4 deals so far. It's been an incredible journey. Like, honestly, nothing that we would have ever expected. You guys have been incredible, like always there online, ready to go, like answering good questions for us. And yeah, just been out there grinding. And you guys have been there every step of the way.
We love seeing your journey and the progress you guys have made. So let's just talk about this. $27,000 in revenue that you guys made in 1 week flipping mobile homes. You know, how does that give you guys confidence, like being able to do something like that?
You know what, it's kind of mind-blowing, honestly. Like, I would have never expected to be able to do that in 1 week. You know, like, you see it happen to other people, and then when it happens to you, you're just like, wow, this really does work, you know. And I would have never expected mobile homes would be able to give us this opportunity, you know. It's funny, I was actually leaving here when I picked up the keys the other day, and as I was leaving out of the park, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I'm in a mobile home park, flipping mobile homes, made $27,000 in a week. Like, this is unheard of. It's crazy.
Let's tap into that a little bit. I was gonna save it for later, but you beat me to it. $27,000 in 1 week. How do you feel just being at work, knowing that this is going, like, these transactions are going through, and even after the fact, like, how did that feel? Like, receiving the money and then even going back to work, just the feeling. Cause I know we talked about that for a quick second.
I almost put my 2 weeks in. Like, as soon as I got that call. No, it feels really, really good. It really does feel good to know that I'm working really hard, like going to work all day, most of the day, and then coming home and like getting a little bit of sleep, you know, but I mean, it's all worth it, being able to close $27,000 like in a week. It shows you like how working for yourself and like believing in yourself can really pay off, you know. And it's not even just about the money part, it's just seeing like what opportunities are out there to get your time back. I think that's the biggest thing for me, is knowing that I can use my time the way I want to use it rather than being at a 9 to 5.
Wow.
That control of time. How does this feel in with your confidence? Like, when you first started with us, your goal was to complete 1 deal, right? Now you're on to 4. You've got others in the pipeline that's going to be coming up. How do you feel now, confidence-wise, as a new investor?
It feels really good. It really does feel good. Like, tackling other deals, like now when anything comes up, I'm like, oh, I got this. I got it. No problem at all, you know. And then if not, then I know I'm like, hey, Jay and Samara, like, what do I do in this situation, you know? But no, it has definitely been a booster, for sure. Definitely been a booster.
I love it. I love it. I remember your very first deal, you guys went through so many challenges. So I know at this point, there's not much you can throw at you guys and you won't be able to tackle. But my question is, as far as the accelerator program, I mean, you completed 1 deal in 30 days in the first program. Now you're in the accelerator program. How has that really accelerated your growth?
It has boosted it tremendously. Like, we would get leads in here and there, but like just getting into the program, like, skyrocket within 30 days. Deals, phone call to phone call, leads, going on appointments, and it just kind of gets to the point where I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, I can't even like have enough time to do this. But it's really, really kicked it into overdrive. And I mean, like, you guys said it, and again, you say it until you actually do it, like, then you believe it does work. and getting into the accelerator program has definitely been.
And you guys are always busy, man. Like even on our mastermind calls, the weekly masterminds, you guys are like, we're in the field, or you know, we're doing something with the title, or I'm doing something with the seller. Like how is all that working? You know, doing deals, getting even busier. What's going through your mind right now as we speak?
Honestly, it's just trying to keep balance is the biggest thing, and like trying to make sure that we're keeping organized as far as like our time, you know, and trying to make sure we have everything in order, because at first it was a little wild, not gonna lie. Like, it was crazy trying to like go to appointments here and then like scheduling and trying to work on my brother's schedule as well, because he's coaching his son's basketball team, so it's like trying to make that work and just other life situations, you know. So it's been an interesting journey, but I mean it's all worth it in the end, you know. Yeah,
man, we are so excited to see you guys grow. I'm excited to know about actually what's going on in 2020, because you guys are doing some amazing things. I gotta know, 2020 is right around the corner. What's the big audacious goal for next year?
The big goal is getting out of the job and being like full-time mobile home investing.
Yeah,
that's the goal. Yeah,
that's a big goal, and I'm so
Let's go.
excited for you guys. You guys are so close too.
I know,
like,
I know.
You're like right there, a few more deals close, and I see it happening for you guys. It's so amazing. Well, we're so proud of you guys. We're so impressed with your results. We love seeing what you guys are doing with all the information. A lot of people sit on it. I'm not gonna lie about it. A lot of people would take this information and they just won't take the action. But you guys from day one have run at it. You guys have taken massive action, what we always talk about, and look at you know what I'm saying, a few months later you guys have 4 deals done, few more in the pipeline, this amazing deal that we're at right now. We're just so excited for the future for you guys.
We appreciate it for sure. Thank you guys,
because
we definitely would not have been here without you guys. Like for sure, 100%.
Great.
Okay, so we are standing outside of your recent fix and flip. This deal was amazing. There's a chance to make some great money. I want to know, what was your seller going through at the time you decided to possibly buy this home, and then what type of value were you able to bring her?
So the seller was actually, she's on a fixed income. So her roommate actually moved out of the home, and she couldn't afford it anymore, so she ended up having to sell it. So she's like, you know what, can't take care of it. I need to sell it and get it done as quickly as possible. So we came in, we were able to do as much as we could to help her.
Yeah, you helped her a lot. I remember you were like helping her sell her furniture.
Yeah.
You kind of came back, you consoled her in her situation. How did that feel to be able to help someone like that?
You know, it was actually really good. It was really, really good. I came over some days and just hung out with her and sat on the porch. We talked for hours, just hanging out. So it was really cool. She was cool about it, the entire situation. So it was a win-win on both sides.
Good, good. Yeah. What do you actually plan to fix on the home?
So what we plan on doing is cleaning the carpet, doing some paint inside. It really doesn't need too much work just because it's in really good condition. And just getting a clean smell in there and getting it ready to go on the market.
Nice.
What about working with the park? What did they require you to actually fix on the exterior of the home, since you're leaving it in the community?
So they require us to remove like the bigger rocks that are outside, painting the outside of the home just so it has a fresh coat. It looks really, really clean. And that's pretty much it. It really wasn't too big.
So a power wash wouldn't do? They wouldn't let a power wash slide?
No, they wanted us to do a power wash on the driveway as well.
Okay.
But I believe that was it, honestly.
We try to save those coins, guys.
Yeah.
However we can.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So let's get into my favorite part, is the money, the dinero. Let's talk about the numbers of the deal. So what did you pick it up for? What are you expecting in rehab? What is the resale value? Can you go over the numbers?
Yeah, no, definitely. So we picked it up for $7,000, and we're looking to put in maybe $4,500 to $5,000, depending on, we're just doing it high just to be as safe as possible on the rehab, and then at the end probably selling it for $49,900.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So you might be all in for somewhere between 12 with lot rent, maybe 13, 14,000, and selling it for 49,000.
Yeah.
Wow.
How does that feel? How does that feel? Because you're still fairly new to this, and then you stumble upon a deal like this. How are you feeling right now?
I feel good. It still hasn't sunk in yet. I'm not gonna lie, it still has not sunk in yet. I think once I have the check in hand, then it'll really be like, oh, they did it. But no, it feels really, really good, especially because I'm able to help somebody, you know, that really needed help, and she was super grateful. So.
She's still living in the park, right?
Yeah, she's actually around the corner. I brought a vacuum to her house. So
nice.
we're good.
Getting into mobile home investing, everybody, I feel like every investor out there has their superpower. Samara and I, our superpower is really just being relentless. Like, we set a goal and it's usually a pretty big goal, but we always set it really high, and we don't stop until we actually get there. I think that's been the biggest piece of our success, is that relentless attitude we have towards everything that we do. What about you? Like, what would you say your superpower is? Like, what's gotten you to this success point?
That's such a good question. I think the biggest thing that's gotten me to this point is just having a vision in mind, you know, and being able to see it, and just knowing that I'm going to continue to push on it. Kind of like how you guys do. I mean, I'm not from like relentless and like attacking it at all sides, but I think just knowing that I'm going to get to that point, you know what I mean, is what kind of keeps me driving. Just being like consistent and knowing that I'm doing the best that I can is kind of my superpower, I guess.
Nice.
Just staying balanced.
Pushing through. You guys push through. Like, you just don't give up. I feel like that's a huge power. As far as working with the team, I know you work with your brother. What are some of the things that have made you guys work well together as far as like a team aspect?
I would say definitely him being supportive, because like me, like, I'll just be like, oh, let's do this, you know what I mean? He's like, no, like, calm down, you know what I mean? Like, we got to take this easy. And then I'll get discouraged at some point. He's like, no, like, you got this, like, keep going. It's just having that support to keep you going is really, really cool in a team. So work together as a team if you can. Yeah, for sure. Get a teammate, because it definitely helps.
When we first started, you guys, again, started with us really early. One of your biggest fears was, man, am I going to be able to, you know, just handle all this new information? It's like information overload. Obviously, you guys have gotten past that point. What are your new fears? Like, what's the biggest fear you have right now?
I would say the biggest thing is just staying consistent and like closing deals consistently. I think that's the biggest fear that we have right now. Because right now, like, it's been really cool this week, you know what I mean, this past couple weeks. But then it's like, man, is it going to continue though? You know, just that what if type fear. You know, so I think that's what we're working on right now. Is just staying together and just like knowing that it's going to come in.
And just know that that's pretty normal, right?
That's the life of entrepreneurs. Like, are the lights going to be on next month? Like, are we going to be able to do this again? That's just part of the journey, for sure.
We've gotten down to the point early on where we had like maybe a couple $1,000s in the account. Like,
we're like,
those 9 to 5s looking really good right about now.
Yeah, we were like, well, we're gonna have to figure this out. We're gonna have to. So I mean, that's just part of the journey. But nonetheless, as long as you're consistent with the action, that's what really gives you the confidence that, okay, something's gonna pop off. If I'm just consistent with the controllable items that I can do, like, I know I can do these things to get me closer, it all comes together.
Mindset over everything. That's our attitude.
100%, I agree, because John was actually saying the other day, like, it's just about focusing on what you're doing right now, like not worrying about the end result. You know, it's going to happen, you know, the end's going to be what it is, but just working on the process itself. That's the main focus. So that's what we've been at right now.
Yes. Last question. So as far as like what is the biggest challenge you guys are facing right now in your business?
Oh man, the biggest challenge is just staying consistent with it, because like I said, getting to those points where you hit that discouraging, like, oh my gosh, like, what am I going to do? You know what I mean? Like, eating rice and beans, you know what I mean? Like,
peanut butter and jelly.
Right, like, that's the biggest, that's the biggest thing, is just staying consistent and, like, going with it and knowing that you're going to get over this hump. You know, it's just a matter of time. Like, it's constantly changing. Everything always changes. So it's just riding those waves.
It's all about, I feel like, adapting to the change and realizing that in order to have more, you have to become more, which means you're going to be handling a lot more pressure and stresses that come along with you just becoming a better version of yourself. So, you know, I would say to get used to this feeling, but as you continue to get more systems and processes in place, and you continue to network, expand your network with other people that can bring you value, and you do the same with them, you'll be all right.
Yeah, definitely. But we appreciate you taking out the time, Jasmine. You guys are awesome. Rockstar students. We're going to go celebrate on that $27,000
We're about to go celebrate. It's getting dark here. We're about to go celebrate. Let's do it.
Awesome.
All right, guys, we hope you got a ton of value from this video. As always, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and the bell button to be notified of videos every week. Samira, how can they get involved in our 90-day accelerator program?
Absolutely. We are going to leave a link below this video so that if you're new to mobile home investing, maybe you just don't know where to get started and you want some results just like Jasmine, go ahead and apply at the link. We want to work with you. We want to give you our blueprint, and we want to help you get some deals. So be sure to apply at the link below.